I need to explore a good place for a night sleep. I want a place which was exposed to the sunlight as much as possible so that the sand is hot. Initially it will be too hot, but it will cool down and then it will be my savior during the night, I think. And that's one. And I want also to be not on the very top, because that would be too windy, and that would cool me down. During night it will be a problem because it will be cold. And I don't want also in the very pit in the valley, because at least according to the knowledge of apple growing, these are what we call frost pockets, because when the air is getting cold, it is sliding down like water pouring down from the hill, and wherever it's a pit, the cold air accumulates, and that becomes a frost pocket. Let's say if you plant apple trees, you wouldn't plant in the pocket. You wouldn't plant at the top as well, but somewhere in the middle and south facing, so that there's more sunlight. But that's for northern climates only, not here. But here will be the same in terms that I want that sand to be hot and to be an accumulator for heat, which would hopefully get me through the night without freezing. And yeah, so that when the air gets cooled, it flows down and accumulates there, but I'm not sleeping there. I'm sleeping somewhere halfway in. That's my logic, inexperienced logic, how I'm reasoning about where to find a night's sleep. And maybe I'll probably put on everything I have at all, and probably I might even dig into sand a little bit if it's too cold still, because sand, I hope, should retain some heat for some while. We'll see. Maybe it won't be that bad even, but I have to be ready, because it was predicted initially 8 degrees, then 9 degrees. Who knows how it will be in reality during night, I mean. Before I enjoy sunsets, I need to find where would be a good spot for sleeping. Some place which was facing the sun the latest, so some southwest or west facing slope, like this one. But this will be very windy. It is quite a lot of wind. Can you hear me even? I should check maybe and then film further. I might be choosing maybe that spot. It was soft sand, so it will be pleasant sleeping. It was reasonably long in the sunshine, although this thing was hiding it at the last hour or two. And there is more place where the cold air could go, frost pocket, so to say. But that place will be in the lee of this ridge, so I hope that there will not be wind. If there will still be wind, I might go around again behind that other one, or even that one. But I think wind protection is even more priority than all the other things. Maybe it will die down and during night it will be complete calm, but how can you know? Let's better choose a place where I'm okay even when the wind is big. Okay friends, before it's getting too dark, I don't think we'll get any magnificent views anymore. And because before it's getting too dark, let's go there and see the place for my camping spot for this night. Yeah, here is still wind, no good. Let's walk further. Here is better, but still wind. If it picks up, it wouldn't be good even here. That would be probably very good for the wind, but that's, I think, definitely a frost pocket, if there is such a thing in desert. Well, not frost in terms of real below zero freezing, but cold air pocket. This was the place which I was telling you about. But no, it's too exposed, it's still too much wind. Let's go behind this ridge. So I'll have two ridges between me and the wind direction. Of course, I don't know if the wind will not change its direction after sunset. That can happen as well. But we can't predict everything. We'll just do what seems reasonable enough. This one could be a bit protected place. What would it be? I don't think it should be too cold, because there is a place where the cold air could get down there. Let's see. It actually feels almost quite good. Maybe let's check that other one. That one. That looks even more protected from the wind direction. So there are a couple of ridges on that side, the big ones, and here will be one very close. But this will be a cold spot, I think. I feel already on my feet it's cold, because this is the lowest. That one was a little bit higher up. I think that will be better. Yeah, this is shallower, a lot less terrain. How do you call it? The water catchment area is very small here. The cold air catchment area is very small here, and it goes down there. For that, it's a lot bigger, and it felt colder as well already. Yeah, I think that's it. How does it feel here? If I get down. Yeah, there is some wind. It's not really that protected. Let's look. Oh. I'm not very used in running in Galabea uphill through the sand. I got tangled. Huh. Would that be better bet maybe? Because here is this huge ridge, which is also there, solid. Would protect me. Maybe. Let's go there. It's still wind here, but it is a bit better. Yeah, maybe I'm too picky. It won't be ideal anyway. I'm just thinking, if I have such a big choice between hotels, hobo hotels, why should I not choose the best? These are somebody's footprint here. I wonder who that somebody was. I bet he spoke Latvian. this pit. It is quite warm. Well, that side was warm. This side is quite cold, obviously, because it was in shadow, in shade. Maybe this one is good. I'll think about it. Yeah, I was walking around and looking, so I will stay in the same spot. I was looking, that spot was kind of good, but a bit colder. And I was looking on that place. It also kind of drains there, but very lightly only. And it felt like it will be quite cold there. It's quite a big catchment area of the cold air. So this I think will be better. All the cold air will go down there. If I'm right in my thinking. Should be. I can't imagine it would be very different here from what it is in my northern orchard. Yeah, but it is kind of tricky thing because those places who are protected from wind are also the ones which were shaded for a long time. So the sand is not so hot, not so warm, because the wind is coming pretty much exactly from the direction where the sun was setting. Little bit maybe towards the south from the west. But yeah, I'll stay here. So let's get all my thick clothing on and Galabea on top of that all. So friends, it probably is too dark for you to see anything except that contour of that dune. But I have now everything on me, all the layers. And I remember from reading cold weather manual from US Army that more thin layers are more efficient than one thick layer, because the thin layers trap a lot of air between them. And I have very many thin layers now. And also I stretched out my hammock. Yeah, you don't see it. Maybe I'll show you in the morning. I stretched out my hammock and covered myself with it, just in case there's any dew. I don't know. Is there such a thing here? We'll see. The only thing which I don't have on me is the thinnest of my long sleeve t-shirts, and that one I will now wrap around my face. Wind died down completely now. Completely no wind at the moment, but I don't know what will be later. So just in case there is a lot of wind, I don't want to wake up, or mosquitoes maybe as well. I just want to be covered from sand and mosquitoes around my face as well. So yeah, friends, now I am warm and cozy, but it is getting colder and colder and quite quickly. So we'll see how things go during night. Actually, can I switch on light? Yes, I can. You see, that's my Galabea, and this is my hammock, and there are my other stuff. Everything with dust and sand already. As expected, of course. See you in the morning, friends, hopefully.